a program in the App Store. It's called UTM, and apparently you can like emulate operating systems on your iPhone. And I thought it was pretty fun to test it out. The app on the App Store is or it's not them, but it's like Apple is not letting you have like just-in-time compilers on your apps. So basically, it's very slow. But I actually managed to install a Linux distro on this one. Um, uh, let's see if you can see. And sorry, I have my other phone on a like a T box. So I'm not that tech savvy with phones. So I have it there, so I don't need to hold it. Let's see if I can even log in. And as I said, this it's quite slow. Um, but I did manage to make it work. Not really sure why you would need to have this on your phone. Um, but it works. Let's see if it starts. Let me close that. But yeah, it's on the App Store. It's called UTM. And essentially, what worked really well, for me at least, was to install an ARM-based distro because Apple devices uses ARM. And what you need to keep in mind is you also need to have, if you're going to install programs on this, you need to make sure that it's ARM based and not x86. Let's see. So I'm not going to have it on this direction because if I do, then the, the the keyboard is kind of blocking everything. I'll show it on my crappy webcam. So I'm gonna have it down here. Let's see, maybe I can move this up there. Maybe you can see better. And the keyboard. Yeah, as you can see, it's basically a Linux distro. Uh, just open the terminal. So it's an ARM-based Linux distro, which I found was the only thing that wasn't very slow. And of course, you can even try it on a non-ARM base because it's emulating it. It's not really native to the system. Um, but yeah, it functions pretty nicely. And if you have like a low power, low memory program, it will mostly work on this. I found the browsers doesn't work, or any like heavy graphical stuffs doesn't work. Um, but I think what do work is so I have this CLI program to like download manga, I think. So let's see if I can even run it. Which one is the best? Maybe manga decks. See if I can download any manga on this. Horror Hunter. No. Yokai Hunter. It's so awkward typing on a cell phone keyboard. Dark Hunter. The Hunt. What are these manga? Never heard of this. Let's pick Hunter Hunter. See if I can download it. See if it works. I'm gonna presume it's very slow because we're kind of like inside the system. So, um, and as I said, I'm not really sure why you would have an operating system or a Linux distro on your iPhone, but maybe for fun you want to try it out. Oh, what happened? Did it crash? Oh no, it didn't crash. Oh, it actually opened it. That's so cool. I don't know why I'm using the the touchscreen as if that's like Linux. Let's see. Yeah, I can read this as if I'm using a PDF reader. So you can see when it's like graphical, it's like slow, but it did manage to download it nonetheless. Maybe you can use this as like a manga server, like you have your iPhone dedicated manga server. Oh, what the? Not really sure why you would do this when you can just do it on your own computer. It's much faster. But as you can see, it works. And actually tested out like the battery life of this on like idle. And surprisingly, it lasted longer than what it would normally do if I had like this phone with all the apps open. So I turned off all the apps and had like the UTM or this distro logged in. It lasted around like 5 hours. This phone has really bad battery. Yeah. So it kind of works. You can download manga. Haven't tested out other like CLI tools. They will probably work if that worked. So pretty cool. So fuzzy searching works. What is that? Took around like 15 seconds to fuzzy search like the home directory. Let's see if I have a weather app that works. It's not rendering that good, but at least you can tell the temperature from this weather app. But yeah, I don't know. It's a Linux distro. It works on the phone, quite slow. Can download manga on it. And as I said, I'm not really sure who will use this. Can I change background image? Let's see if I can change my background image. Or will it crash it? I see, maybe it cannot change background image because I haven't downloaded any background image. Um, yeah, as I said, I just had this on yesterday and it worked out pretty well. I didn't think it was going to be possible to install a full-on Linux distro on this because it's a freaking phone, so shitty phone at that. I think this phone came out in like 2016. iPhone 6, no, iPhone 7. But yeah, pretty cool.